what to do today in writing workshop. I already wrote about my garden. I drew my picture. I thought about it. I thought, okay, what do I want to teach about? I pictured it. I drew about it. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Okay, I was just kidding. I wouldn't really act like that if I didn't know what I wanted to write about. I wouldn't complain. What I would do is what other writers do, and that is if I have a problem, I solve the problem. So when writers have problems and they don't know what to do, they say, I can solve this myself. Then writers come up with solutions and they carry on writing. And that way they don't waste any precious time. Because just like we said before, when we're done, we've just begun. So if I think I'm done and I'm like, I don't know what to do next, would I call my uncle? Maybe he could tell me what to do next with my writing. No. Should I call my principal? No, probably not. The writer is the boss of their own story. So I'm the boss of my writing and you are the boss of your writing. So if you have a problem with your writing, then you need to solve your problem. So what I can do is I can look back on my old story. And yesterday I already took some time revising, but let's see if there's anything else I can do. So let's see. Do I have a lot of information? I actually do have a lot of information here. Okay, I did that. Did I kind of fill up the space? Did I fill up the page in a way? I really kind of filled up this whole area. I don't know if there's a lot more room that I could add for things that I could add there. Let's see. What about words? One. I only have one word. Well, maybe I should add some more words. So that's going to be kind of the easy part, actually, because thinking of the story is sometimes the harder part. And when it comes to writing words, all I'm going to do is just sound them out. So I'm just going to write the sound that I hear, and maybe if that's only the first sound in the word, then I would only write one letter. So, for example, umbrella. Umbrella. Well, umbrella is kind of a long word, and I don't know how to write the whole word umbrella, but I know it starts with and that's a U. Or let's see, grass. G. I'm just kind of going around and labeling my picture, and I'm just sounding out the best I can, because remember, nobody's gonna help us write these words. Parents are not gonna tell us how to write the words. We have to learn how to sound out words on our own. So I don't want any parents to tell your kids how to spell a word or write it for them or write it and have them copy it, because I can tell if a kid didn't sound out a word on their own, and it's really, really important that kids are learning how to sound out the words on their own. Otherwise, they will always rely on grown-ups to tell them how to spell things. So it's very important that kids are sounding these out on their own, and if they're not ready to write words yet, then just add lots of details to the picture and maybe just have a few sounds and just do your very best, because it's only the third writing workshop of the year, and we will have lots more time to write this year, and we will have lots more time to get better. So no pressure. Please don't put any pressure on yourself for the writing part. We really want to focus on developing our story and having lots of details and information and not giving up. And if we have a problem, we keep going and we solve our problem. And when we're done, we've just begun. Because you can always go back and you can always revise it. You can add more, you can change something, you can add to your picture. So, I have a little bit of bad news. Sometimes when you're writing, you're going to have problems. But the good news is that you are a super writer, so you can solve those problems and you can be the boss of your own story. Okay? So go out there and be a super writer and go back to that story and think if there's anything else you can add. Okay? And solve your own problems.